Hi beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Root. Now what we're doing today is, to be honest, should we do that one? Because I was thinking of two type of readings. So I was thinking of, does this connection deserve another chance, or how does this person feel about you? Because there's a part of me that people that y'all want to know, how does this person feel about you? So let's do that. Okay, how does this person feel about you? Sorry, change of plans. How does this person feel about you? So we have 3 piles to choose from, or 3 crystals to choose from. So for crystal 1, we have, I think this is carnelian. We have this broken heart. Carnelian crystal. We have, for pile 2, we have this Snoopy crystal. I love this crystal. I don't know what it's, it looks like it's clear quartz, but it's very beautiful though. And for pile 3, we have this one. Don't know what this is, but it's a cube. So yeah, we have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Whichever crystal you are more drawn to, that will be your pile. So yeah, everything, timestamps should be in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in your pile. Hi pile 1, if you chose this carnelian broken heart crystal, this reading is for you. Now before we get into tarot, I do want to see who this person is and how the connection between you two is and how they perceive you. So this card is going to represent them, and this card is going to represent them, and then this card is going to represent the energy between you two, and this card is going to represent the way they perceive you, or you in general. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be perception, but I do think it's going to be more of their opinion towards you, like how they perceive you, but you never know. Anything can come out. So let me see. Let me move it like that. Okay. Okay. You see everything? Yes, you can. A lot of yellow or like orange is in, yeah, because look at that. You got the carnelian as well. So it's like a lot of orange. So, this is very interesting energy. So I do want to start with how they perceive you. I do think they perceive you as being a little bit of scared, like a little bit like frightened, scared, or nervous about this connection. I do think, like, I think they see you as very open to this connection, but also very fearful. And I think that's a very interesting energy, because with this carnelian with the broken heart, like, you would think this could be like a past person or like somebody that hurt you, but I do think like maybe this person that you're asking about like they haven't hurt you, or like they haven't given you a reason to not trust them. Like maybe you were hurt in the past, you know, maybe this is a newer connection. For some of you, I do think this is a newer connection, or somebody like that is very much, I do think you're in communication with this person. I do think there is this energy of maybe you've been hurt in the past, like you've been hurt in the past, but now you're trying to heal from that past, but then this new person is coming in and maybe you don't know how to react to it. Now, the way they are, like who they are as a person, right? So you got this card that says, you don't realize, of course, how fascinatingly beautiful you have always been, and how strangely you have acquired an added and special and dangerous loveliness. Richard Burton. Wow, this is very, like, I feel like this person is very romantic, and with Scorpio here, they could be a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio, or Scorpio season could be significant. Maybe you met during Scorpio season. As I'm filming this, it's Sagittarius season. Shout out to all my Sagittarius. Happy birthday. But maybe y'all met in Scorpio season, or they could be a Scorpio, or Scorpio energy could be significant. You could be a Scorpio placements. Doesn't matter. But I do think this energy, I do think this person's very passionate. With the Scorpio here as well, I do think this relationship or this connection could be a very passionate one too, because Scorpios are very passionate, right? And they're very intense. I think one thing about Scorpios, they're very intense. So I do think this person could be very intense with you, or could be very like they are not afraid to tell you that how they feel about you. And maybe that's a lot for you to handle. You know, like maybe they're not afraid to express that they're into you, or that they're curious about you. They want more from you. You know, they want a connection with you. You know, not in a creepy way. Hopefully it's not. If it's a creepy way, please, like, don't. And if it's like in a dangerous, please don't. Like, please just say no. Don't do that. But if it's like more of a playful way, in a very like calm way, you know, it could come off as intense, because you're like, whoa, I never saw anybody like be into me like this before, or it's something new to you. But I do feel like it could be intense because you're not used to it. That's what it is, I think. And I feel like I don't know, it does seem like you know who this person is. You don't have to be, but I do think this person shows you different sides of them. They're very calm and collected sometimes, and then they're also very passionate and intense sometimes. I do think they come off very, like, you don't even question how they feel about you. That's the really cool thing about this situation, is like you don't even question, like, you know how they feel. Like, it's very interesting that you chose this file, because I do think you know how this person feels about you. Maybe because they already expressed it to you, or because you just know, you just have this feeling. But I do think this person is very much, they give you all the sides of them. That's very interesting. Like, it's just like you don't question them. They are who they are. But they could be a little bit intense. Now, with Scorpio, my intention for this card is how the connection between you two are. So it says the extraordinary power of prayer, the highest and lowest aspects of control the situation, purification to resurrect, the secrets of resulting from the power of in Scorpio. And I do feel like there is this energy of like maybe there's not a lot to like, how do I say this, like, there's not a lot of sorry, I'm kind of sick, but there is this energy of like there's still a lot to come to light, you know, like there's still a lot for energy to come to light. And I feel like this connection is very much like a slow burn. Like, the way I see this is like a very slow burn. And I feel like there is this energy of like there's still a lot for to come, right? Like, there's still a lot to come in this situation. And I think it could be that you're pretty afraid of that, and maybe you express that to this person. You didn't have to, but it does seem like they can kind of pick that up, that you're a little bit afraid, and that you're not ready to share vulnerable sides of you with this person. And I think that's why it's very good to know that this is a very slow burn. Like, you don't have to tell this person how you feel. You don't have to like change your way of living to be with this person. It just seems like it's a very slow moving connection, and maybe that's what you need right now. You don't have to rush it, and this person doesn't want to rush you, you know. But it does seem like this person wants to take their time with this, and you know, I think you know this. I kind of want to read this card just to give more information about who this person is. So it's the Alethea. Let's see what it says. Alethea. Truth. Yeah. Okay. That's very interesting. If you want to read, you can. But I'm just going to read this side. So it says, when light, clarity, revelation, disclosure, when dark, distortions, gaslighting, excuses. I do feel like this person is very honest with you. I don't know, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person already kind of told you how they feel about you. I do think this person is very much not afraid to express how they feel about you, or not afraid to tell you how they feel about you. So I do feel like, I don't know, they're just very truthful, and like what you see from them is what you're getting. Like, I don't think they're lying. I don't think they're being deceptive, right? I don't think they're being deceptive towards you. I do think they're being as honest as they can be. And maybe you're not ready for that, or you're not, like, I don't know if you can hear my dog outside, so sorry. I mean, well, anyway, I do feel like that's the energy here. So if that resonated, please keep on watching. Let's see how this person feels about you. I'm using the Tarot for You and Me deck. It's a very beautiful deck. It's one of my favorites that I've gotten so far, and it's just a very beautiful. I just love it. I love it so much. So, how does this person feel about you? So, I do want to say that I do personal readings on my Instagram. If you are curious, you don't have to. I'm just so happy that you're watching this right now. Let's see. How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? I think I'm gonna get like 4 cards, maybe. Yeah, okay. It's very interesting. How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? Okay. How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? There's, okay, a lot of flags. And flags, I think it's swords. It's very interesting. And then sibling and plants at the bottom. I'm gonna leave this right here, but let me see if it's all in front. Yeah. Okay, this is very interesting energy. But can you see everything? Yeah. Okay. Very interesting energy. A lot of flags. So I do think you're on their mind heavily, right? But I do think if you rejected this person, or if you are thinking of rejecting this person, I do think it's going to make them feel a type of way with the 3 of Swords here. Let me just check if it is the 3 of Swords. I do think flags represent swords, but just to be sure. Let's see. Yeah, it is the flag. Flags is swords. So I do feel like this person is hurt by your decision if you did choose to reject this person, or if you do choose to reject this person. I don't know if this is more in the future aspect or this is happening now. I do think this person is hurt by it. I mean, 10 of swords and then the 3 of swords is very much a lot of hurt energy. And I feel like to a certain extent they knew that you weren't going to see them that way. Maybe they knew that it was never going to happen. I don't know. Like, I do feel like this person is still like very much thinking of you and like thinking of the situation. But I do think like if you do genuinely reject this person and you tell this person, hey, I don't want this connection to be a thing, like I don't want, like if you genuinely just say like I don't want to be with you, or I don't see this going further, or anything, whatever you say with this person, I do think they're gonna respect that and they're gonna put that boundary up for you. Like you two are just gonna put those boundaries up, but I do think it's going to hurt them, but it's not going to make them depressed, or it's not gonna make them not even like, I don't think they're gonna be like a spiteful person, you know, even if they could have Scorpio placements, or if they could be like very Scorpio energy. I do feel like they're not gonna be spiteful, or they're not going, like they're going to understand if you do choose to do this. But also I do feel like there is a part, like if you haven't rejected them, but like you're giving them such a long time to wait on you, or like to be hopeful for this connection, and you haven't given them anything to work with, I wouldn't be surprised if this person ends it, or this person is like, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep waiting for you if you're not giving me anything to work with, or I can't keep doing this if you can't give me anything to work with. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person puts boundaries up, because the way I see this person is like they're putting these boundaries up, and because maybe you're showing this person like some red flags, you know, no pun intended, but like maybe you're showing this person some red flags, and maybe they're like, you know what, maybe this isn't for the best. Like it hurts me because I really, really wanted you, but you're showing me that you're not ready for something like this, which is okay, right? Like, but I wouldn't be surprised if this connection ends of some kind, because there's a lack of communication, first and foremost, and second, there's no moving forward with this. Like, there is this energy like you both need to put in work to make this move forward. But also in the beginning I did say like there is this slow burn energy, right? Maybe this person needs to learn to be a little bit more patient for this to work out. But I'm not saying like they're even impatient. It just seems like maybe there is this energy that y'all need to communicate about feelings, maybe, or about how you feel about each other, or if you see a future with each other, even that, right? Excuse me, I burped. But yeah, there is this energy, yeah, because look at the Scorpion. So a lot of Scorpio energy. Maybe Scorpio season could be significant. I said that before, but maybe the next Scorpio season next year could be significant. I do feel like it's just this energy of like, maybe they knew that this was going to happen, but they were afraid to initiate it, or they're afraid that you're going to initiate it. I don't know, maybe this is more fear than anything. This might not even happen. Maybe this is just fear that this is going to end if you two don't kind of put your minds together and try to make this work. Of course anything could happen, but I do think either this person has a fear that this could happen, or they feel like it's going to happen because they're not getting as much as they give to you, maybe, or like they feel like they're not getting as much as they give to you. I think they want an equal balance here. I don't think they want to give you 100% and you only give them 50. You know, I feel like they want to give you 100 and then you give them 100 when it comes to this connection. So yeah, I guess just keep that in mind. Maybe that's why you should have watched this reading, because just like especially if you two are in contact and you two are communicating and you two are creating this bond together, I do feel like maybe it's okay to know that, to share how you feel about this person if you feel this way, right? I'm not gonna tell you that you need to, but if you do feel something towards this person, it's not bad to share that, or it's not bad to share like like to give them an opportunity to show you who they are, you know, like it's okay to do that. So yeah. So yeah. Wait, I did not get a deck for advice. Let me go get it. I'll be back. Which one should we get? I think I want to get, okay, I think I'm going to use this one, the Wisdom of the Oracle, because I've been eyeing it for a while and I feel like I should use it. Okay, let's get some advice for you before we end this reading. So yeah, I do feel like it's just this energy of like maybe share something with this person to show them that you're trying to give space for this connection. You don't have to, but unless you really don't like this person or you don't see a future with this person, which is okay. All I'm saying, like, if you do, it could be too late sometimes, okay? Because once this person moves on, I do think they will move on. And maybe you know this, like, once they move on, they are not coming back. They're very fixed on that. And very like, if you tell me you don't want me, I will not come back. You know, I'm going to respect that and believe you the first time. So yeah. Can I get some advice for pile 1? Yeah, look at, yeah, okay, so she wanted to come out. TikTok. And then buy the book at the bottom, number 11. And then 30. November 30th could be significant. I think that was the last day of November, so that could be significant. So 30. TikTok. Yeah, again, I think what I'm gonna repeat myself, but I do think that, not that this connection, like there's a timer to it, or like a I want to say stopwatch to it, or like just a timer, like an alarm to it. It just seems like if you don't share something soon, and by soon I mean like, I don't know, like month, weeks, you know, I don't know what that means, if I'm being honest. You'll know if you don't share something with this person that you see a future with this person, or you see something with this person. I do think this person might move on out of respect for you and out of respect for themselves. I think this is just like some advice. Like, this reading could just be advice for you to know that if you do choose not to be with this person, it's okay to tell them. Of course they might feel bad and they might feel sad and like kind of just devastated or disappointed even, and that's okay. Like, you're not here to coddle, like to hold people's feelings like that, you know. Just be kind about it and just like give them some type of closure when it comes to it. I do think you have at least that to do. Just don't lead this person on. I think that's the main thing as well. Don't lead this person on, because that could hurt even more for them to think that this is possible. But if you do see something with this person, I do think you should like give this person a chance and tell this person that you want to try this out. Of course, like, I'm not saying that it's not gonna work out, or I'm not saying that it's going to work out, you know. I'm just saying, like, it's okay to try this with this person if you want. I think there is this like, I don't know if I want to, you know, which is whatever your reasoning is, you know. But it's okay to question it, but it's also not okay to lead someone on if you're not 100% sure. And it's okay to express that too. Like, you can express this person, like, I don't know if I'm 100% sure that I want to continue this with you, but I do know that I really like being around you, you know. Use your words wisely, and I feel like everything, like, authentically, and I think everything will work out the way it's supposed to for you. But yeah, I do think if you don't do something soon, or do something, yeah, just soon, think that this person might move on. I don't know how long. It could be 3 months, the next 30th. I don't know if this December there's gonna be a 30th. The next 30 days, the next month, 3 years could be also, or when you're 30 or this person's 30, I don't know, whatever that means. That's, you would think it's a lot of time, right? Like 3 years, that is a lot of time, but that 3 years is gonna come fast. And I don't know, just saying. So it doesn't have to be 3 years, but, or like 30 days, but you know, it could be. So just some advice. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next, hopefully. Bye. Hi Pile 2, if you chose this snoopy crystal, this reading is for you. Now, should we keep, yeah, we're gonna keep them there. So before we get into tarot, I do want to see who this person is, how the energy between you two are, and how they perceive you. It could be how you are as in general, like as a person, but my intention is how they perceive you, but anything can come out, right? So let's see. So this is going to represent your person, the cave, and this card, she is at once completely familiar to me, but at the same time she is also a complete mystery to me in some ways. And there are times when we are lying in bed and I look over and sort of have a start. Barack Obama. That's cute. And then this is how they perceive you, and this is the connection, the storm. I should say that the storm is how they perceive you, and then the connection between you two is in the 10th house. Okay. A lot of green energy. Ooh, I watched Wicked like twice already. So yeah, because this looks like what's that, Emerald City, because it's a lot of green. And because this looked like the hat like this mountain thing looked like the hat from like Elphaba's hat. So Wicked could be significant. Maybe you could relate to Elphaba, or the story somehow, like Wicked Part 1, or the musical in general, right? Okay. So I do feel this person is like kind of not scared of you, but like how this card said mystery, right? Like I do feel like with the storm as well, like this is very much like a tower moment, right? So I do feel like maybe you came into this person's life without them even realizing it, or without even thinking that this was going to happen right now or when it happened. Because I do think there is this energy, like, you know who this person is. You might be in communication with this person, but you don't have to be. I do think you know who this person is, and it could be like one main thing that could help you understand who this person is, or who you're asking about, or who, like, what this connection is that if this was a very intense connection, and maybe even a weird connection, because with the storm here and the mystery, like maybe you saw this person in public and you're like, what is this about? Like, what is this about? Like, this is so weird, you know? Like, maybe this connection just confuses you because of things that happen that you have no control over, or this person has no control over. So it could be that type of energy, that it's just a weird connection because you don't know what this means, and maybe you don't want to put meaning into it. It's just, it doesn't make sense. You're like, I don't know what this means. What is this about? Right? So I do feel like that is that type of energy here, and that's how you know this reading is for you, because it's just a weird connection. Like, there's a lot of like maybe synchronicities that happen that just confuses you even more. Maybe you see their name a lot, or that you see their initials, their birthday, you know, anything. Just synchronicities that are just so weird that you're like, it's so hard not to question it, right? And I think that's confirmation that this person sees it the same way, because with the storm here, the way they perceive you is like very intense and very like, I just heard the one that got away. So I don't know, you could be that, right? The one that got away, but also it is this energy of just like, this connection is very intense. This person sees you as very intense. and not even in a bad way. It's just like maybe they're just not ready to move forward with that, if that makes sense. Like, that is just a lot of energy for them. You're a lot of energy for them, which is not bad. I'm not saying that you have to like, you don't have to belittle yourself, you know. You don't have to belittle your energy. It's just, it's very intense for them because maybe they never felt this way before. With the 10th house here, I do feel like maybe you could have met at work, or you met somewhere like career based, you know. It could be college sorry, because like with this hat looking like this mountain that looks like Alphaba's hat, you could have met in college, or you could have met in university. It could be that too, or just somewhere that, a place that just moves your career forward somehow. So the 10th house, responsibly, success, become a person of power and status, your destiny, where you're going, your career. So yeah, I do feel like there is this energy of just like, maybe you met somewhere that you both had to be professional, or you have to be responsible, so it's very hard, it was very hard for you to interact with each other. I don't know, it was just this energy of like, the way you know each other is maybe you two see each other at work or at school, or in places that just kind of help you succeed in life, if that makes sense. I didn't even check if you can see everything. You can, right? Yeah. Like, you see the storm here? This looks like a face. Like, this looks like a face. So, like a side profile, like a profile. And I feel like there is this energy of just like, they never know what they're getting from you. Maybe this person knows that you could be a little, I want to say like moody or emotional, but not even that. It's just like, it sounds very negative, but it's not, because I don't think this person sees it as negative. They just kind of see it as very like like there, you know, like, oh, like something that if they're gonna come towards you, they have to come correct. If they don't come correct, you are going to not verbally hurt them. Like, you're not going to be mean to them. I mean, you can be if you think that's what they need to hear, but it just seems like maybe you're going to be very honest with them, and that could hurt them. Just because you're honest, like, you might be very kind with your honesty, but it still might hurt them because what you're saying is true, right? So it doesn't seem like you're going to be mean to this person, but it does seem like maybe if you do communicate with this person, or you two communicate again, it does seem like you're going to hit them where it hurts, because you're giving them truth that they already knew is true, but coming from you, they're like, oh, like, damn, that is true. Like, what I'm saying, like, what I did is true. Like, whatever happened is true. With the cave here, I don't know. I don't think this person trusts this connection as much, or this person is very much like in their own, I wanted to say sector, or like their own section in their life right now. I don't know, like, but with the light here, like the light bulb, you know, light bulb is on. I do feel like they maybe have ideas, like very, very interesting ideas in life, and like maybe they create ideas, maybe they're creating something. Like their mind is very, it's in this creation mode, in my opinion. I think yeah, especially with the hands here, like I just heard clay, so maybe they could be an artist of some kind, or maybe they're tapping into this art energy for like the first time, or they want to express themselves through art somehow. I don't know, it just seems like this light bulb is on, right? And I think they're just in this creation mode. Maybe they just don't express it as much. I feel like maybe right now they're just thinking of what they can do in life, and in maybe even in this connection. Excuse me. Yeah, and with the 10th house here, I feel like you both are maybe dealing with career things. Like, maybe you both are dealing with career things, or success, responsibility. You both are dealing with these things that you both are growing as a person when it comes to career, when it comes to success, when it comes to responsibility, your destiny, like where you're going, where you belong, right? Sorry, I'm sick. I hope that's not disgusting, but I'm sick. But I do feel like that is this energy here of you both are doing what you have to do, right? As a person, as to grow, right? Successfully and financially, right? But you also are like going through the motions in this connection. So I feel like this person is very much in their head when it comes to like what they want in the future, what they desire in life, you know, in general, like for their success. Like they're thinking about it heavily. Maybe they just don't know how to express it, or they just don't know where to start when it comes to the success that they're seeking for. And I feel like you're dealing with success as well. Like you're trying to be successful, you're learning, you're doing, like maybe you're in school, or you're at like your job is just, you're trying to move forward, you know, you're trying to move forward, and maybe you want a higher power or some kind. Maybe this person wants higher power as well, like in their I heard it in their business, but also in their career, you know. It could be anything. Like maybe they're trying to move up and you're trying to move up as well. So whatever that means. But I feel like you both have this mindset of like trying to succeed in this lifetime financially and responsibly and career wise. So yeah, I just think this person is not ready to express that with two people, like that they want to pursue something maybe, or they want to pursue something specifically. Maybe they're just thinking about it, but I do think this person wants to perceive. I wouldn't be surprised if something like they want to pursue, my bad, not perceive, I wouldn't be surprised if they want to pursue something artistically, fashion even. Like I wouldn't be surprised if this person just wants to pursue something that is like artist or like art in general, but they're not expressing that right now because maybe they're afraid to, or like maybe there's people around them that will tell them like, that's dumb, you can't do that, you shouldn't do that, you're very successful right now, why even put that to the side, you know. But it's something that it seems like they want to try or like tap into, but they need that kind of that push to a certain extent, or that they need time to push themselves to that. So yeah, if that sounds like somebody you know, or a connection you know, please keep on watching. We're gonna get into how does this person feel about you. So the tarot we're using is Tarot for You and Me, a queer deck, which is very cute. So let's move that to the side. So I'm gonna get 4 cards about how this person feels about you. But before I do that, I do want to say that I do personal readings. You can email me or you can DM me on Instagram. If you are interested, you don't have to. I'm very happy that you're watching this right now and that you're supporting me by watching this. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there. Thank you so much for watching. And I don't know, you should subscribe too if you want. I don't know. So yeah. But thank you so much for watching either way. I'm very thankful for it. So let's see. How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? Okay. How does this person feel about you? Yeah, okay, confirmation of the art. I do think this person wants to pursue something in art, whatever that means. Like, it could be fashion, art, paint, I don't know. And at the bottom, we have Judgment. Okay. This person's afraid of people's perceptions of them. Like, this person is afraid how people perceive them. Like, this person is so afraid how people perceive them. It's crazy. Wait, well, let me see if you can see everything. Yeah, just to be sure. Yeah, like I do feel like this person is afraid how people perceive them or how people think of them to a certain extent. Especially you with the Queen of Flags here, because this could be interchangeable. I hope interchangeable. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like they could be they could be the Queen of Flags and you could be the House Father, or the Queen of Swords and they could be the Emperor, or they could be the Queen of Swords and you could be the Emperor. There's this energy that these could be interchangeable. I feel like I do think this person is kind of confused where you stand with them. I do think they are very focused on their future. They're very focused on what they want to do later in life. Like they really want to pursue a lot of things in life, you know, like especially this artistic thing, or like want to be like an artist of some kind, but they also want to be successful. Maybe they're a performer of some kind as well. There's this energy that they just want to pursue something very passionate that they are really, really just passionate about, right? And it seems like you, I don't know, these are two different type of energies. Like this could be one person, this could be the other, and it just seems like you both are focused on other things besides this connection. Like I do feel like maybe there is this energy of like thinking of each other or like wondering about each other, but right now it seems like you two are just focused on your own success. With the Eight of Lanterns, I wouldn't be surprised if you have different things that you're focused on. Like you want to succeed, you want to maybe graduate, or you want to, I don't know, it seems like you're very passionate a lot of things. With the Eight of Lanterns, Tangled could be significant as well. Like yeah, because like Rapunzel, right, in the movie Tangled by Disney, Rapunzel is very like passionate about these lanterns because it happens during her birthday. And she's like very passionate about it, and she really, really wants to get out the tower to go see them. And then she meets Flynn Rider, and Flynn Rider helps her, you know, whatever. But I do think like since she's an artist too, so that's very interesting. Like maybe you both relate to being an artist of some kind. But I do feel like she's very like, you could be very passionate about all these things that you want to succeed in this lifetime right now, and this person's very passionate about this art that they want to succeed in, or that they want to express themselves. Like maybe it could be even art therapy, I don't know, it could be just something very simple as art therapy, or something that they just love doing art, you know, that helps them soothe, like it helps soothe them, you know. But I do think this person's a little bit confused about you because they don't know where you stand. I kind of want to get more cards because I feel like this is the energy that you both are dealing with individually. So let's get like 2 more cards about how this person feels about you. How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? Yeah. Okay, the Empress at the bottom. Okay. I do feel, okay. I just feel like this person's just kind of waiting to see if there's more to this connection. I do think, I do think this person's just waiting to see if there's energy in this connection still. Like maybe they're still wondering about this connection. They're still just kind of, they're just waiting and see. 222 could be significant. That could be confirmation. It just seems like they're just kind of, yeah, with the winds of change, like wherever the wind takes me, you know, like I don't think they want to overthink this connection as much. And it seems like you're not even overthinking it either. Like it seems like you both are not overthinking this connection or trying not to overthink. And it seems like you both are in this mindset of like, if this comes around, it'll come around. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it seems like you both are trying to accept that. At least taking their time. Like, because with the 2 lanterns and the winds of change, like maybe it just takes time to accept that, but it's going there. It's getting there. You both are trying to accept the fact that if this connection needs to succeed, or if this connection needs to happen, it will. And it seems like you both are in this mindset because you both are focused in your own career, in your own mindset, in your own success, in your own future, that you're not looking back at this connection as much as maybe you used to. Like, there's moments that maybe you do think about this person and this person thinks about you. There's moments that you both think about this connection, but it's not something that it's going to change the direction that you're going in, you know. I think you both are trying to leave it up for the universe to like see if this is meant to happen. It will. If we are meant to come together, we will, you know. You know, and if you have to put action towards each other, you will, you know, like whenever you feel like it's a good time to do that. But yeah, let's get some advice for you. I hope that made sense. It just seems like you both are in your own world right now, in your own mindset, that you're not even trying to like, of course you might be curious about this person just like how this person's curious about you. It's just that curiosity is not going to lead to something that you both are not sure of. You know, I think you both want to leave some space between you two to succeed in your own world, you know, succeed in your own path. I think there's like this major theme of success that you both are reaching for, and I feel like it's literally, I think this is just confirmation. Like, it's literally in the universe's hands, like it's in God's hands, you know, like for this connection to come through or to come around. If it doesn't, it's not something that you're going to fret to a certain extent, but it's not something that, like, especially if you were hoping for this connection to come around, or this person hopes that this connection comes around, it might, like, of course, like, be kind of, it might hurt, but it's not something that you can't move forward with, you know. But it seems like right now you both have the mindset of like, if it wants to come around, it will. If it doesn't, that's okay. And that's a very good mindset to have. I'm trying to detach from the situation. And if you have an opportunity to build this connection up again, it's okay to say yes, right? It's okay to accept that if you both are comfortable accepting it. So let's get some advice for you. So you got time for a nap, 24. That wanted to come out. The bottom, a leg up, 34. And then imagine, what? Oh, number 2. I was like, it doesn't have a number. No, it does. And number 20. Imagine. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That word? I mean, that word. But yeah, that song could be significant. Let me write it down before I forget. Do I have a pen somewhere? Girl. Oh, okay. Wait. Sorry. Because I will forget if I don't write it down. This is pile 2. Imagine by Ariana Grande. So that song could be significant. It's a very beautiful song. I haven't listened to it in a minute. I might listen to it after. But yeah, it's okay to have hope for this connection to come through. Like, it's okay to imagine that you want this connection to come through, especially if this is what you want. But of course, don't stop focusing on your future. Don't stop focusing on your career, on your future, on your success. Like, don't stop doing that. But it's okay to give time to this connection of like, I hope this might happen. I imagine this to happen. Like, I want to imagine this to actually happen, to have another opportunity. you know? And maybe right now it's just in your mind. Like, maybe right now you're just thinking about it. You're just thinking of, like, all the good things that you two could create, or all the good things that this connection can be. And it's okay to just keep it that way for now. You know, it's okay to just keep it that way. Keep it in your mind right now and not pursue anything, because it seems like you both, especially you, but both of you are just kind of giving this time and space to see if it wants to come around, because it seems like you both are not in the headspace to create action or to pursue something right now. It seems like you both are focused on your own personal growth and your own career growth or your own success growth, that you both are not in a place to pursue something romantically with another person in general. It just seems like you both are just going through a lot right now personally, that you might not be ready to pursue something, especially a connection with the other person. Like, the connection with the other person could be very intense right now, or it could be very, like, confusing, that you're not ready to be confused. You know, you're not ready to be in this confusing energy for a while. So yeah, it seems like it's okay to imagine things, and it's okay to have hope for this. Just take your time with it. Like, maybe you're not, I don't think you're in a place to pursue something, but if you feel called to, of course, don't shame yourself for that. And if this person feels called to, right, give this person grace, and give each other grace in situations like that. But I think it's okay to imagine, right, this situation to flourish, you know, and give it time. Like, give yourself time to imagine, you know, give yourself time to think of what could happen, positively and negatively. You know, imagine all the things that could be possible in this connection. That could probably help you to see if you actually want this connection to flourish, or if you even want this connection with this person. So yeah, I hope this resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if it resonated, or if it didn't. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next, hopefully. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this cube, don't know what this crystal is, but if you chose this cube, this reading is for you. Now, before we get into tarot, I want to see who this person is, how they perceive you, and how the connection between you two is like. Yeah. Okay. So your person is being represented by the heart, and I think it is high time to tell you that I think of you constantly. Marlene Dietrich. Okay. And the way they perceive you is the internal child and the prayer. Okay. And then the energy between you two is the 4th house. What makes you feel secure, support your home base or family as you did in the past, your home base or your family, and what makes you feel secure. Oh, okay. Let her repeat energy. Okay. Now, I do think this person has very, like, the way I would describe their feelings is, like, very heavy. I do think this person, like, of course, like, the 4th house is represented by Cancer, right? Think of Cancer. Like, Cancer, once they love you, there's no going back. Like, they are locked in with you forever. Of course, like, Cancers are very sensitive people. So they could be a Cancer or have Cancer placements, or, like, just be very sensitive, right? They don't have to have Cancer placements. They could have Moon. They could probably have Moon in the 1st house, right? Because Moon in the 1st house, people are very sensitive as well. Very sensitive to energy. So, like, their Moon house could be aspected somewhere. Like, their Moon could be aspected somewhere that makes them very sensitive, right? They don't have to be, like, you know, they don't have to have those placements. All I'm saying is, like, astrology is so complex that your Moon could be, like, conjuncted with another sign that makes you very sensitive. I don't know. I really don't know a lot about it, but I do know that your Moon could be significant for this person. Okay, sorry. But I do think they have very heavy feelings for you. I wouldn't be surprised if you are in a connection with this person, because it seems like they just have very heavy feelings for you. That I wouldn't be surprised that this connection is very just deep. I wouldn't be surprised if you know each other for a while now. I wouldn't be surprised if you both are in a connection with each other, or in a committed relationship with each other. Of course, you don't have to be in a committed relationship, but what I do want to say, it seems like it's going that way. With the eternal child and the prayer, I do feel like the way they perceive you, you could be religious, you don't have to be, but the way they perceive you is like somebody that they could create a family with, that could build a future with. Like, I do think they perceive you very, I wanted to say standard, but like in a way that's like, I just feel like they like, I just heard wife and material. So it seems like they perceive you as somebody that they can create a future with, and that they want to create a future with. You know, they seem like you have all these green flags per se, or like all these beautiful aspects to create a beautiful partnership with this person, and they see that and they really enjoy that. And I think that's why they feel so hard for you, or like they feel so genuine, and so like they feel you in their heart, you know. Again, for some of you, this might not be even a committed relationship, but it does seem like it's like it could be going there. Like, you might have a feeling that it could be going there, or maybe you two are going to create a child together, or you might move in with each other with the 4th house as well. Like, maybe you have this want to move in with each other. You could live together, or it's like going there. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's going there. You know, it's going to a further commitment with each other. I do feel like, I think you both support each other with whatever you feel is best for each other, which is very beautiful. And I think you both want to create this family together, and you want to create this future together, which is very beautiful as well. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you're a very spiritual person, spiritually, like, religious, or just spirituality, something like that. Like, of course, if you're watching this reading, like, you could be spiritual, right? Because you're watching a tarot reading. But you could also just be religious as well, and then you just believe in tarot as well. Yeah, like, two things can coexist, right? Two things can coexist. But I do feel like you could just be in this, and like, the way they perceive you is just very magical and very, like, just precious. The way I would see it is like precious and magical. If you hear my dog, sorry, I can't control that. I can't control their barking. But yeah, I do feel like, oh, I didn't even see if you can see everything in frame. You can, right? Yeah. But yeah, I do think they just kind of see you as very, like, high regard, if that makes sense. Like, very, like, goddess, right? Like, very godlike, but not in like a weird, like, way that they put you in a pedestal. I mean, they could put you in the pedestal, but it seems like they just see you as very precious, and they just want to create this future with you, and they don't want to, I wanted to say butcher this connection with you, but like, they don't want to, like, ruin this connection with you, because they want to build a future with you. And maybe they're a little bit not, they don't know if they're ready for that, because the way I see, like, you see how they're on a boat. This could be a gay relationship. It doesn't have to be, because every time I see this card, like, I'm not even kidding, those look like two men. So it seems like this could be a gay connection. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Or you or them could be in part of the LGBTQ plus community. But the way I see this is like, the song that's coming up in my head is like, you Kiss the Girl by The Little Mermaid. Kiss the Girl. And I think specifically the one that David Diggs sing, like, with the new one, The Little Mermaid. And it seems like maybe this person is, like, ready to move forward, like, move forward with this connection. They want to create more of a stability with this connection, but there could be like a little bit of a hesitance because they're like, what if, because would think of you constantly, like what if they're overthinking, like what if you're not feeling the same way, like, you know, I feel like this person, I wouldn't be surprised if this person overthinks that, and they're like, oh, maybe I should like kiss this person, or I should like ask this person to be my partner, or ask this person to be my boyfriend, girlfriend, my partner, my person, you know, my significant other, right? Maybe they like question themselves, like should I not, like what if they're not ready, like I don't know, right? And I'm not here to tell you that you have to reassure this person. You can, right? But all I'm saying is like this is what their mind is going with, you know, especially if this isn't a committed relationship yet. It does seem like it's going there, or it could go there. It's just maybe there's this energy of overthinking as well that they could be going through when it comes to this connection, because they're not sure where, not that they're not sure where you stand, is like maybe they want to make sure that they're not moving too fast within this connection, because they just care about this connection so much, and they care about you so much that they don't want to ruin it before it even started, you know? So let's get into tarot about how they feel about you. So the tarot that we're using is the tarot for you and me, a queer deck. Again, you both could be queer, or one of you could be queer. You don't have to be, but it could be that. So before I start getting cards out, I do want to share that I do personal readings on my Instagram and through email. You can just email me or DM me on Instagram. If you are curious, or if you are interested in getting a paid reading from me, you don't have to. I'm very, very thankful that you're watching it. You're watching this right now. But yeah, you could also subscribe. I don't know, like the video. I don't know, comment. Do whatever you want, okay? I'm not gonna force you. So let's get into, how does this person feel about you? Ooh, yeah, oh, I wouldn't be surprised if you both create a family together, because with the Empress here, this is the Empress. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you create a family with this person, or like you both create like a family of some kind. It doesn't have to be literally human beings. It could be like a dog, a cat, or a hamster, a fish. I don't know, like an animal, like a pet. You create that type of family in the beginning, you know. It does seem like there's a lot of future in this connection. How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel? Yeah. How does this person feel about you? Ace of Lanterns. That's the Ace of Wands. Okay, let me keep going and then I'll say what I wanted to say. Let me just get a few more cards. Yeah, I do think these are significant, because the house father, the emperor, and the empress girl. Yeah, and the tower or the castle. And at the bottom we have 4 of Swords. Now, I do want to say, for some people, if this person out of nowhere just became distant towards you, or they become distant towards you, don't take that too personally. I do feel like they need this distance from you, because they just want to make sure that this is something that they're not rushing. You know, like I said before, like I wouldn't be surprised if this person is trying not to rush this, and then if they do create distance from you, don't take it too personally, because it's just a process that they're going with, right? Don't like try to see it as a positive thing, this distance that is happening between you two. If it happens, it doesn't have to happen, but if it does happen, don't take it too personally, because it's not about you. Trust me, it is not about you. You are the, wait, can you see all this? Yeah, you are represented as the empress, and they're represented as the emperor. So it seems like there's like a divine connection here that you both need to, or like you both want this connection to work out. Sorry, I'm kind of sick, but I do feel like that is this energy right here. And with the castle here, like, if this person out of nowhere just tells you, like, do you want to be my partner? Like, should we make this more official? Should we commit to each other? Like, out of nowhere. Trust me, like, it might seem like it's out of nowhere, but I do think this person have, like, thought about this for a while now. You might perceive it as, like, out of nowhere and, like, whoa, that's great. I mean, it could be very soon. You might perceive it as very soon, but sometimes, I don't know, I've seen connections that start off very fast, but they end to, like, they stay together forever, or like they stay together till they die, or they stay together for a while, right? So whatever you feel comfortable with in this connection, you do what you feel more comfortable with. But it does seem like it could be abruptly, like this person might just ask you, like, hey, do you want to be my partner? Like, do you want this? Do you want a future with me? Like, out of nowhere. Like, you could be eating, like, dinner, and then out of nowhere, this person's like, do you see a future with me? You know, like, it's very much like would you still love me if I was a worm? It's that type of energy of, like, this person. I wouldn't be surprised if they come off very sensitive out of nowhere, and they just, like, ask you these bunch of questions of, like, do you see a future with me? Do you actually like me? Like, do you see yourself falling in love with me? Like, or like, do you love me? You know, like, this person out of nowhere just asked these questions after, like, if they chose to take some space from this, or they become kind of distant. But they don't have to. It just seems like maybe they're present, but their mind isn't present in the connection, and you might feel that, but I don't think you're gonna take it personally. So I do feel like this person can come off very sensitive out of nowhere and just ask you a bunch of questions just to make sure that they're not in their head about it too much. Like, they want to express to you how they feel, and they want to express to you, like, what they've been thinking about. And it seems like you're gonna answer, you're gonna give them grace, and you're gonna be there with this person. It's a very beautiful connection, a very nice connection, a very divine counterpart connection as well. Yeah, it's like a give and take connection with the 4 of Swords and then the 6 of Pentacles, or 6 of Plants and 4 flags. I do think, like, it's okay, like, if there is distance here, or if there is, like, some sort of, like, disconnect, or just distance in general, it's okay to keep that distance. It's okay to have this quiet time between you two. Like, you might not talk to each other as much right now, or will eventually. It's okay to give each other some quiet time, just to, like, kind of process everything, process that if you actually want to create a future, or, like, if you actually want to move in with this person, or if you actually want to create a family with this person, if you want to create a connection with this person, if you want to create a relationship with this person, a committed relationship, right? It's okay to give yourself and this person some space and time and quiet time to really process how you feel about this connection, how you feel about this person, and give this person the same grace, and give this person the same opportunity to do that. Let's get into advice. Before we go, let me give you some advice. To the sea at the bottom, number 7. But you got between worlds. Yeah, I do feel like it's number 3. 3, 33, and 7, 37. I do feel like there is this energy of, like, just, you both especially you, I think you just want to make sure that this person is coming with the right intentions. And I feel like this is both of you. You both are just kind of tiptoeing on the fact that you both want to create this future together, but you're not sure if the other person feels the same, or you're not sure if this is the right next step, right? You just want to make sure that you're taking the steps correctly, and then you want to take the steps the way it's supposed to go. I think you, especially you don't want to force anything, which is completely okay, and which is actually the best mindset to have in connections like this. Do not force anything. And I just wanted to say, do not regret anything either. So whatever you choose to do, don't try to regret it. It's okay to make a decision. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's that vibe of just like take your time with it, but also give yourself time to realize if you actually want this future with this person, or if you want to create a family with this, if you want to move in with this, whatever it is, right? Move in, create a family, create a relationship, create a committed relationship with this person, even create a connection with this person, right? It just seems like it's okay to give yourself time in this. And it could be like, maybe give yourself 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, I don't know, right? So 3 hours, 3 minutes, I don't know. But yeah, a week with 7 as well. So I don't know, it's okay to give yourself time in this connection. Yeah, because 3 plus 4 equals 7, and the house father is 4. So 3 plus 4 equals 7. So I'm just saying. Yeah, 3 plus 4 equals 7. So it could just be a very beautiful counterpart, divine counterpart connection. You know, like this is like meant to happen. This had to happen, you know? Or this has to happen. Whatever it is. But yeah, I hope this resonated. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if it resonated or if it didn't. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next, hopefully. Bye.